back to doing this crap again, and I really got to get out of here. I got to get on the other side where I can't do this at, so I'm not back here behind these buildings and people complaining, talking about how, like I was saying, I'm a target. But I just now started recording, and I'm so mad about this damn phone. And I just read something about like it's not the phone, it's not the battery, but it's the charging block. You gotta buy a different charging block that will actually charge your phone a lot faster. This one is I think it's a 10 watt. The one that I need is the 15 watt. Anyways, but yeah, what time was it? About 3:30, 4 o'clock when I got done with the last video. Now it's freaking 7. It's bullshit, and I still didn't charge it all the way. It was at 95%. Anyways, I was just making a video. I got up to like 3 or 4 minutes, and then I realized what I was talking about. I can't be talking about shit like that because, like I said, I'm not the only person out here that is, they can watch these videos. Other homeless people that have a cell phone can watch these videos. I got to talk about my own self and not mention other people's names. Really trying to say anything stupid, self-incriminated type shit. But like I said, when you're a homeless man, I learned real fast. It's like being a black man. But matter of fact, I'll tell y'all a quick story too. Not a quick story, but a example. I like to call them examples. But last year, right before I quit my job, that I had my last job, I was in this area. It was a very well-known area, or it is a very well-known area for all kinds of bullshit. Here comes somebody else. Anyways, and I'm just kind of letting them know to go ahead and go through. But anyway, so I go down there, I come out, and sometimes you can't help it. No matter how smooth you think that you are, especially if you're really doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, you listen to all these dumbass rap songs or whatever it is that you like to listen to. But in real life, if you really are doing shit like that, your ass is going to fucking jail. And I've seen it all too. Trust me, I've seen it. Your own family members will be snitching on you and stuff. So don't be surprised. But anyways, I wasn't really doing anything like that. I came out there, and I come out, and sure comes Harris County Police Department, and I froze, and then I turn around, go back in. They don't pass me, but I'm in this big ass red coat out there. It's cold. It's like November, December. I go back in, and I talk to this girl that's there. And then I had a guy that I know pretty well. He walked with me from the spot down to a gas station. There's a gas station not far at all. So by the time we almost walked to the gas station, he was just kind of watching the back. And as he's watching the back, all of a sudden he says, "Oh shit, here comes the law." So shit, he's like, "Drop the coat and all that shit, just go." And I was like, "Man, fuck that. I'm keeping my goddamn coat." So I fucking take off, and I run in the bathroom, right? And I know that their bathroom is open. Take care of business or whatever. Walk back out. Police is already inside. I'm sweating fucking bullets. I buy myself a tea. Wait for the police to clear up. I walk back out. Police is out there. Like I said, where I'm from. By the way, one of the reasons why I moved to Houston is because I do not have to worry about dumb stuff. Like police here, they might be dicks just like they are anywhere else, and I try to be, like I was saying, it's just too much shit to talk about really, but like, it's like me cussing somebody else out, get mad, be like, what, fuck you and all that stuff, well, guess what, they might not like me or whatever, but somebody that they're a relative of, or they are a friend of, or whatever, that person might be buying shit from me, and so I can't be like that, because all y'all out here is my customer. That's why I'm always like, uh, that's why I'm always the way I am, I guess you could say. Sometimes I still can't take it though, because I will, get mad just like anybody else. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So the police basically, they're sitting there, next to the gas station watching me. So I'm like, okay. So my heart is skipping away and stuff because I know what time it is. As soon as I get in that car, they're gonna pull me over. So went ahead and opened the doors, went through everything. Sure enough, I find a goddamn syringe in there. Uh, the goddamn syringe actually belonged to my friend, who tells me, swears up and down, no man, I never leave stuff like that and all this other shit. And anyways, they're telling me, no, we never leave, never fucking leave nothing or whatnot. And anyways, I was like, what did I tell him? Anyways, yeah, but what did I tell him? So, anyways, I clean all that shit out, because by the way, I do not shoot up because I cannot shoot up. Well, technically, I could shoot up if I wanted to. Anybody can shoot up. It's just I have no veins. Basically, I went to, like, let's say you go donate blood and stuff like that. I cannot donate blood because my veins are too small. Some people have rolling veins. Some people have these kind of veins. My veins are so tiny. Somebody tried to make a joke about it one time. Oh, so you have some little bitch veins, don't you? I said, dude, shut the fuck up. Anyways, um, guy had a guy goddamn scar tissue from shooting up all over his legs, bleeding all over the damn place. And I called him. I said, "You look like Passion of the Christ and stuff, bleeding everywhere." But anyways, here comes somebody else. So I clean my car out, get in the car, take off. Sure enough, two streets down, they're pulling me over because they were already behind me. Pulled me over, searched me for forever, talked to me, asking me the same dumbass questions as they asked me before. Where do you work at? Where do you live at? What do you do? You know what? I told them the truth on everything. And I told them, like, they're not stupid and shit. So, anyways, I mean, shit. When you pull up my background on the screen, you can tell. Like, I've been to prison and all that stuff. So I have a TDC ID number, all that. Anyways, and out of all the freaking things that they could have popped me for, I completely forgot. And they do. And one of the guys, it was a white cop and a Hispanic cop, and he pulls out a 50 and two 20s, fake. And you can tell that this shit is fake because, for one, the feel, for two, same serial number. I don't think any banknotes have the same serial number, and everything was basically the same. I mean, you could tell it. But what happened basically is that when I went to my friend's house, he lives in this apartment complex right there, right next to William P. Hobby Airport. And one morning when I woke up, I was there like the whole entire weekend. But I wake up and I find $1,300. Look real, man. Like, it's just all over the floor. But when I started picking that shit up and looking at it, I realized that the shit is fake. So he actually went back out, picked all this shit up, and put it in his little thing, talking about, well, next time when I see a dope dealer, I'm gonna pass these off. I said, I hope your dope dealer does not turn around and get mad at you because it's one thing when you're a crackhead or a meth head or whatever that it is that you are, but it's another thing when you're an opioid addict because you need that shit, and if you don't get your shit, you are going to be flatter than I don't know what. So anyways, so they find this shit on me, and the guy writes a note, and I'm steadily over there trying to explain to him, what I just said, but it was the truth. Everything that I told him was the truth. And so he writes a little on a piece of paper. He writes down, so I'm like, rip this shit up and throw it away. Anyways, within a week or so later on, I got picked up by an Uber guy going somewhere. I can't remember where I was. Oh yeah, the battery on the car went out, and he was, I was talking to him, and he was like, I bet if you were a black man, you would have never went home. I bet you would have went to jail. And you know what? I thought about this shit, and sure enough, that dude is right. But now that I've been homeless, like I said, this is what I'm talking about, being a target out here. I am automatically a fucking target for anything and everything. And if my damn background matches for some of this shit or whatever, which I don't have nothing on there. I have 2 DWIs and 2 felonies. One of them is for possession of meth, and one of them is for tampering with evidence. The DWI, the first one is 2007, and the possession of meth is 2007. The DWI is a conviction. The meth is not. It was deferred adjudicated. The second DWI was in 2017, and so is the tampering with evidence. The tampering with evidence is like when you know the cops are coming or whatever, and so you're trying to get rid of the shit, like take the crap and throw it away, like put it down the toilet and flush it down the toilet, shit like that. I was trying to swallow a bag of pills down my throat. Shit, I knew a guy that had a bunch of weed seeds, like stamps and all that shit, on his dashboard. Got pulled over, and the cop was like, "What is this, marijuana?" And he looked over. He said, "What?" He looked at the cop. He looked at the shit. He looked at the cop. He looked at the shit, and he just blew on it. Well, the shit flew off the dash, and that's tampering with evidence. Anyways, look, y'all. It sounds silly, I know, but that's part of the reason why I moved to Houston, because I've been to every freaking major city in the United States, and I know how it is to live in a big city, because in a big city you get away with a lot of shit that in little counties you don't. And Harris County is like that. Trust me. I mean, hell, they would. I would never be able to panhandle or do none of that shit. Uh, where I'm at now. Oh Lord have mercy. So, anyways, or I mean, where I was at. So I got tired of going to jail. Here I don't have to worry about going to jail, but now that I'm in this position, now I am kind of worried about that shit. I mean, hell, I'm cautious about everything. If you do run across me and you see me or something, I automatically kind of try and explain to you what I'm doing out here. Like today I saw a bunch of people, and every time they be going by me, I'd be explaining to them that, I'm charging my phone. So anyways, so what did I go over? I can't remember. Oh yeah, and I was talking about the freaking sodas and all that shit, how much of a pain in the ass it is, how I don't re-up on shit till I have to. There's a reason for it, because if I just go ahead and re-up on something, the heat, I mean, it's the heat over. I spent $30. I haven't opened a single case. Well, I did with the teas. I opened up the case of teas, and but like the Pepsi and the Dr. Pepper popped. And there's several cans in there like that. So better off not to till you get down to at least 6 of them. Like 6 or less, then you go and re-up. Like I'm gonna have to re-up on water, for example. Even water, when that shit gets hot, it will actually expand. And for some reason, the seal, it's not that I'm popping the seal is still intact and everything. It's just that it will be like kind of like flat or some shit like that. I don't know how to explain it, but you gotta throw this shit away. A loss of money. And like I said, right now I've been screwing up, and you cannot be screwing up out here. These other people are complaining and crying. All the rest of the homeless people, um, they're crying and complaining about the fact that nobody's giving them money. The reason why nobody's giving them money is because of the economy, because of the gas prices and everything else. So, anyways, I've been blurbing on about the same shit, and the damn guard. Like I got kicked out yesterday because I understand I was high and all that shit, but still, that's pretty bad when you can't even walk in and buy yourself a fucking thing of water, and then you got some dumbass guard in there. And this guy, like, the second time when this is like yesterday, like I was saying, I thought about it for a second. He's like, "Get out!" He started doing that shit like immediately. Get out, all that stuff, screaming. And then sure enough, he had one of his dumbass friends standing there. Guy fucking got a heavy ass accent and shit. You can tell he's not Anyways, he's got his friend who's a real Harris County Police Department, you know, a fucking pig, basically. And my thought on it, like I said, I'm gonna shut up, I'm gonna walk on out of here, and I'll be okay. This guy wants to open his mouth, he's just so mad because he's not a whatever or whatever it might be. I don't fucking know, and I don't care. Uh, that's their loss, money wise. And I've never been inside none of these stores. Haven't a single time. I have not walked into a single store and stole anything. And I guarantee, like I said, I'm so famous around here. Everybody knows me, right? Everybody knows who I am. Every motherfucker knows who I am. And shit. I guarantee you, as soon as I walk inside of a store, the cameras are zoomed in on my ass. Zoomed in on my ass. Like, what their deal is, I have no fucking clue. Stupid. Shit's fucking just dumb as hell. Anyways, my time is coming up, y'all. So yeah, tomorrow. So I guess, there's a lot more shit that I can talk about. Like, I'll tell y'all one more thing, and then I'll make one more video after this one. That's gonna be it. Saving the last for the best, or whatever, or however that shit goes. Fucking and then being homeless. Like I said, you're not just a target, but the people out here, homeless people, are some of the biggest pieces of shit y'all could ever meet. And some of these people haven't, they've been homeless for so goddamn long that they completely forgot what it means to live for a long, and I'll kind of throw the shit out there. I was reading the thing about, they're talking about, like, why are people homeless, and they said like 30% of these people said, well, it's because of the substance abuse or whatever. Man, 95%, I can easily say 90, if not 95% of the people that are homeless, they're out here, and the root of all cause is their substance abuse, use, whatever it might be. And then I've heard people talk about, well, yeah, but then there is this and that. Like, y'all, it's not that I don't believe in God and stuff. It's just that I think that anything and everything has its own way of thinking and seeing God. With people, it's very selfish, especially in Christianity and stuff like that, because it's like they teach you. Asian people don't teach their kids that shit. They teach you, like, that death is part of life. That there's a cycle to it. These motherfuckers. Anyways, Christianity teaches you that when you die, you're gonna go to heaven and all that stuff. If you've been a good person, if you're a bad person, you're gonna go to hell and all that shit. Well, I don't believe in that crap. Because what kind of a God is it that he punishes his own creation for doing whatever that creation is doing? He gave him the power to do it, right? So, that's a God with limitations. That is a God like me and you. And that literally is what it is. A God like me and you. Anyways, I can't remember what the hell I was just talking about, but, oh yeah, homeless people. One of the guys was telling me, I talked to him, his name is Aaron, and he's a redheaded guy. You've seen him out there before, and he tells me, like, man, I ain't making no money. And he said, like, finally 2 weeks into it, he gets $100 bill. A black girl gave him $100 bill with in a plate of food, and she was like, here you go. Don't get me wrong, y'all. That is nice after all. And he said next, sometime into that night, he ends up getting so goddamn high that they steal the shit from him. And like I said, I need to calm down. I need to, like, kind of, like, not be a mega dumbass, because there's plenty of people that are thieving ass motherfuckers. That's another thing too. Like, this shit here, if I didn't have that car and stuff, somebody came out to me earlier this morning talking about, man, I work, whatever, this, that, and the other, but man, I wish I had a car and stuff like that. Y'all, I have no insurance. I have no driver's license. Yeah, I got a car. So fucking what? And the car is not even mine. And then I started talking to the guy. I started bullshitting him, man. I was like, man, this ain't. I mean, it's not my car. It's my mother's old car. But I was like, man, I stole this motherfucker. And he was like, oh no, no, I believe you. I believe you. And I was like, hey, you remember what I was talking about the police? How I guarantee you they ran my background, they ran that license plate, they ran every goddamn thing within like 2 weeks of me being here because I was one of the crazy people out here, running around doing stupid shit. But if I didn't do that shit that I did, people probably would have never given me the money. Oh, shit. Like I said, there's just too much shit to talk about. And I don't know if the stuff that I'm talking about is negative stuff or if it's just the reality of it. Oh, another thing is like, who gives me the money? And I made a joke the other day to one of the white guys. I said, man, fuck this. If I ever do, get back into it, um, when I do go fill out applications, I'm gonna put on my application, I'm gonna put down that I'm black. And I can see it now too, like me coming into the office, and because my first name is Andre, Andre with a Y at the end of it, and it's just an Eastern European way of saying Andrew. And in America, it's mainly black people that have that Andre, but that's how it is in Eastern Europe. The people are not Andrew or whatever; it's Andre. Anyways, who gives me the money? Black people and Hispanic people. Barely any white people give me the money. Why? Well, I don't know. It's just like now, whenever I was making that first video, a guy comes pulling up in a truck and shit, and I can look at him and I could tell the look on his face, and all I was trying to tell him was, hey man, I'm just over here taking care of some shit. Don't worry about me or whatever. I'm just letting him know basically that I'm not there to, I'm not like even the guy that gave me $1. I haven't asked nobody for no money all day today. Anyways, but that guy had that look, like, oh, you're nothing more but a piece of shit. I got a granddaughter who and I need to go over this shit anyways real fast. I got a goddamn granddaughter who married one of you son of bitches or whatever. She was with one of you son of bitches. She's got kids, and the stupid son of bitch is in jail now. He's a piece of shit, or whatever it might be. He might say some shit like he left the kids and her, and he's just out there on drugs, doing whatever. Well, this gentleman was an older man. I probably couldn't call him grandpa, but I should, it's like, well, grandpa, what can I say? Your granddaughter wasn't exactly no candy bar there. People are quick to judge, but they don't even know what's going on. I gotta get me a fucking drink of water. I'm tired of having cotton mouth. Look, people, here's the deal, and the sun's fixed to go down too. So, very quickly. Well, maybe I can make this into a video that's a little bit longer than a 30-minute video. Like I was gonna tell y'all, well, here comes a car. They're speeding through this motherfucker. I need to get the fuck out of here or something. I don't know. They're fucking talking about people being weird. Yeah, I think people are being very fucking weird. I guess they're not used to me walking around with a goddamn telephone in my face or some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck it is, but whatever. I guess I can't get mad at y'all, can I? I can't. But anyways, so the whole deal with the expectations, I feel like I'm being expected more. People are expecting more out of me than other homeless people. And why that is, I have no fucking clue. I'm serious. Like, it would be so much easier to just hold up a sign or wash fucking windows than doing this shit. And I keep talking about it over and over and over while I'm out there, you know? I need to drink more fucking water. Today I just had a fucked up ass day. I haven't been doing what I'm supposed to do. I got a big old fucking uh, saliva thing going wow wow wow. But anyways, look. So just very quickly, and so people don't get it confused. You know, first off, I am over. I'm almost into my 40s. I'm over my mid 30s. I can tell you that much. Believe it or not. A lot of people out here, you know, like I have a mom who is almost 70 years old. She does not look a lick of 50. It's genetics. All those people that are homeless, they are in their like 40s and up to their maybe early 50s. And believe me, they do the same dumb shit as I do. And they could do the same shit that I'm doing. As a matter of fact, I even told them how to do it. They can easily go apply for their. But this is not how I did it. I did it the way. I can't remember exactly how I came across a little bit of money. I came across like $20 or $30, and I found a cooler, and that's how I started. Uh, Without ever thinking about it, because I saw some lady doing that shit. But anyways, look, I told them, go get your food stamps, because you can get that. Get like, what is it, $170 a month. You can easily go get all your shit together, and then somehow hustle up a cooler, and there you go. The only thing they're gonna have to worry about is that ice. That ice is a killer, people. I'm telling you, when y'all don't buy drinks from me, y'all are fucking killing me.